The Giants win both series on the homestand, and they are finally starting to play like a cohesive unit. Is it too late, or are they about to shock the baseball world? Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Buster and the Giants. I'm your host, Jonah Johnson, a freelance video producer and editor, and a diehard San Francisco Giants fan. In this week's video, we'll be recapping the A's and Braves series, looking into our player of the week, as well as looking ahead to the road trip in which the Giants played the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. First, let's start with the A's series, starting with Game 1. In the bottom of the second, Jung-Hoo Lee torched a baseball to the deepest part of the ballpark for a home run, giving the Giants an early 1-0 lead. In the same inning, Matt Chapman hit an RBI single that knocked in Willy Adames. In the top of the third, Max Muncy of the A's hit an RBI single that brought in Colby Thomas. In the bottom of the seventh, Rafael Devers hit an RBI single that brought in Eldridge. Robbie Ray pitched pretty good. Although he walked 4, he struck out 6, only gave up 2 hits, and gave up 1 earned run. Luckily, this was enough offense for the Giants, and they would go on to win this game 3-1. In Game 2, the game was scoreless until the top of the 8th when Max Muncy of the A's came up to bat and hit a solo shot out to center field. With no outs in the bottom of the 9th, Rafael Devers came up clutch and hit a solo home run out to center field to tie the game at 1 apiece. And with 2 outs and an 0-1 count, rookie Victor Barracoto crushed a ball out to left center, walking off the A's and winning the game for the Giants 2-1. In Game 3, in the bottom of the 4th, Willy Adames got the Giants on the board with a solo home run out to left center field. In the bottom of the 6th, Jung-Hoo Lee hit a bases-clearing triple thanks to an errant dive from Tyler Soderstrom. And in the very next at-bat, rookie Victor Barracoto hit a bomb out to center field. Although the Giants had a 6-2 lead after the 6th inning, the bullpen did not want the Giants to get their first sweep of the season. Instead, they gave up 7 combined runs in the last 3 innings of the game. Unfortunately, the Giants couldn't put any offense together, and they lost Game 3, 9-6. Now, let's go over the Braves series. In Game 1, in the bottom of the 1st, Rafael Devers hit a double, which brought in Casey Schmidt. In the top of the 2nd, old friend Dominic Smith hit an RBI single to tie the game at 1. In the top of the 3rd, Ozzie Albies hit an RBI single. Then, in the top of the 5th, Albies hit a sac fly. Sadly, but expected, the Giants never scored another run after the first inning, and they lost this game 3-1. As for Game 2, this one was all Raffy Devers. In the bottom of the 2nd, he hit a solo shot out to dead center. In the same inning, Drew Gilbert hit a sac fly that brought in Eldridge. In the bottom of the 3rd, with 2 runners on, Devers hit a soaring home run that bounced off the right field pole. We also got another Webb gem. Logan Webb pitched 7 innings, allowing 0 runs, giving up only 1 hit, walking 2, and striking out 6. The Giants kept the lead, and ultimately they won 5-0. Now, Game 3. This game was scoreless until the 6th inning. Throwing errors by Austin Riley and Ozzie Albies each brought in a run for the Giants. In the bottom of the 7th, Luis Arias hit a sac fly that brought in Drew Gilbert. Robbie Ray pitched a damn good game, pitching 8 innings, allowing 0 earned runs on 4 hits, walking 1, and striking out 2. I can't lie, Caleb Killian almost lost the game for the Giants again. With no outs, Matt Olson hit a leadoff double, and after 2 groundouts, he would eventually come around to score. After a single and a stolen base with 2 outs, Caleb Killian struck out forever Giant Mike Yastrzemski to end the game, and the Giants won 3-2. Overall in the week, the Giants scored 20 runs, racked up 43 hits, and went 4-2 on the homestand. This is the first time that they have won back-to-back series since April 26th, when they completed series wins against the Dodgers and Marlins. Now, let's get into our player of the week. This was a tough one to decide on. Adames had our most hits with 7, Devers hit 3 home runs, but I think I'm going to give it to Robbie Ray. He threw 16 innings, giving up 6 hits and allowing 0 earned runs. He also helped the Giants secure back-to-back series wins, which I can't even believe I'm saying that. After a positive homestand, the Giants hit the road for a 3-game set in Arizona against the Snakes, and then another 3-game set against the Rockies in Denver. In Game 1 in Arizona, it will be Tyler Mahle versus Eduardo Rodriguez. In Game 2, it will be Landon Roop versus a player to be named later. And in Game 3, it will be Trevor McDonald versus Zach Gallen. No pitchers have been announced for the Rockies series for the Rockies or the Giants, but we can at least expect Logan Webb, Robbie Ray, and Tyler Mahle for the Giants. Just when you thought all hope was lost, the Giants are starting to play a lot better ball. 9 games back of a wildcard spot. Do you believe a miracle is on the horizon? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to watch this week's video. If you haven't already, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. Be fair, be kind, and as always, go Giants. Looking forward to talking more with you next week.